guys, welcome to my channel. So today I will be bringing you guys a little story time about how my ex-friend became my stalker. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on my video and stay tuned. I'm on middle school, how I had this friend. We're gonna name her Cassie. So my friend Cassie, it was 7th grade year. We had like 2 classes together. We had first period together and we had 4th period together. So I don't know how we became friends, so we just became friends. Because back then I was so friendly and I was actually like talkative. Like I would talk to people, you know, be in people's faces. Like I was really friendly and dumb. Friends, we're hanging out. Like everything I did, she did. Every time you seen me, you seen her. That's just the type, you know, that's just how it was. Like I always kept her around me, and she didn't really have no other friends but my friends. So basically, it was going well for a couple of months, and then like I think it was around April, May. Mind you, like we became friends in the beginning of the school year in August. So around April, May, it was kind of like people were coming to me and they were telling me how she was talking about me, and I'm just like, talking about me?
What the fuck?
And mind you, I'm not a confrontational person. I'm not loud or any of that. Like, and I don't really know how to cut people off because I'm just like, I'm never had a situation like this before. So when my friends were coming to me, well, people telling me she talk about me, I'm like, why would she talk about me? Like, we're friends. Like, what do you mean, huh? So fast forward, I'm just like, all right, Narissa, this is what you're gonna do. You just gonna quietly exit yourself out. You know, just like don't really speak to her. Like just distance yourself. I didn't know how to do it, so I was just kind of like, okay. So I kind of like just stopped talking to her, and I think she peeped that, right? She peeped that I started talking to her. So after I stopped talking to her completely, my friends would come back to me and they'd be like, you know, Cassie asked us, like, she would ask them weird questions about me. She was like, oh, do you find Narissa pretty? Do you find Narissa cute? And that's just so weird to me. Like, sorry, I'm going too fast. Like, why are you asking them those questions? Like, why? Why does it matter to you what they think of how I look? Like, these are my friends. She's coming to my friends asking them that question. So I'm just like, girl, that's weird. And my friends will come back and tell me. I'm just like, girl, that's so weird. I don't talk to her anymore. Why is she asking you guys questions?
It's really embarrassing.
So I'm just like, okay, you know, that's cute, or whatever. So that was like a couple weeks after we stopped talking. So the next week, I have people confronting me, coming up to me. They just like, oh, I heard you was talking smack. I heard you saying this, but it wasn't like a mean approach or nothing. It was just like, cause these are people I knew. So, and I'm telling them like, what are you talking about? Like, where'd you hear this from? And they were saying like, oh, Cassie told me. I'm like, Cassie told you that? First of all, Cassie said that. Like, I was just like, oh, so this girl, because she would talk smack in my ear, and she always talked about people. And you know, when, you know, if people are talking their junk, you just sitting there listening and just engaging in a conversation, which is just like, damn. I always thought, I was like, damn, she talk about everybody. I'm wondering if she talk about me, because, like, I'm all over the place, you know? Like, back in middle school, I was all over the place. We're not even going to get on that subject of how I looked. But I was still cute, though, you know? But, yeah, so she went ahead, like, had 2 people confront me, and I'm just telling them like, scratch that out. She said that, which was the truth. Like, why is she coming? Why is she trying to start drama between me and these people when she said all these things? Like, they should be coming up to you saying that. Like, why do you feel the need? You don't even know these people like that, so why do you feel the need? She wanted to see me. She wanted to see me down. She wanted to see somebody fight me or something, because it was just like, why are you coming up to people asking them that question? That's weird. That's mad weird. So fast forward to that, like that all happened or whatever. I cleared the air with them. So a couple weeks after that, like, I guess we had 4th period together, which was after lunch. And mind you, in that 4th period, I had my best friend, we're gonna call him Josh. My best friend Josh was in that class. And the way, mind you, the 4th period, literally this girl sat in front of me. Okay, so she's in front of me. The desks were like 2 people here and 2 people there. So we were like in a row, but we weren't connected. So she's right here in front of me. I'm behind her. There's the door, classroom door, just to show you the setup. My best friend is right next to me, and our other friend, Jennifer, is in front of him. So it's just the 4 of us in this little corner. And then my teacher's desk is like right next to my best friend, Josh. So we go ahead, we get back from lunch. Mind you, I haven't talked to this girl in probably like a month, like, or a couple of weeks or whatever. So I don't know why this day she decided she's going to look back and talk to me. So she went ahead and decided to turn around, and she was, I think she was asking me if I said this or that or something, and I told her no. And I promise you, I don't think I said it with an attitude, like, cause I just said no, like. So then she turned around, and I'm just thinking she turned around, but I guess she whispered something when she turned around. So my best friend Josh is like, "Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said?" And I'm just like, "No, I didn't hear. What did she say?" I'm all calm and stuff because it's just like, and he said it. He told me what she said, and he was like, he basically was telling her, "You need to say it out loud in her face." And after I heard what she said, she basically was talking about my forehead, my skin tone, like how I'm black. Girl, you're one shade lighter than me, but whatever.
To activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
And she was talking about my acne at the time. So I think I just said a rebuttal. I said whatever. I don't know what I said. But then I'm pretty sure she got up. And then after she got up, that's when I got up. Because I'm just like, what are you getting up for? No, before we got up, we were arguing. Yeah, we was going back and forth loud. And the class is just watching us go back and forth. And she's trying to take jabs at me. The same thing she's taking. She's taking jabs at me, my skin tone, my acne, my forehead. And I'm just like, sis, I'm aware of my forehead. I'm aware of all of that, girl. You're not phasing me. And I'm just arguing. And I'm just loud because it's just like, why are you doing this right now? It was even me. It was a different person that day, okay? So then she gets up and I got up and she threw the first hit. She tried to say she did it, but she threw the first hit because why would I throw the first hit? So we fighting or whatever. And mind you, like, my point is, after we finished fighting, because my teacher tried to split us up, and I feel so bad, like, my teacher's watching this, I'm sorry, because we made her cry that day, and I didn't mean to make her cry. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, it wasn't me.
I never wanna say I'm sorry.
So, like, my ponytail came off, and I put that jump right back in because who? I put that jump right back in because who? I'm gonna look cute right after this. I don't care. Like, I put my bottom pins right in and I was done. And security got called, of course. And mind you, like, so they took her out the classroom. So I'm still in the classroom because they tried to split us up, but it just wasn't happening. So she's outside of security. I'm standing there with my best friend trying to fix myself together, trying to get myself in tune. Like, did I just get into a fight? Did I just fight somebody? So then all of a sudden I see her rushing at me and I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm just standing there because it's just like, come on now, sis, security right there, we already in trouble. Like, why are you, what's the tension? So whatever, we got in trouble, whatever, but she started it. So people said I won, but I don't like to put that out there. I'm not the type to say, oh yeah, I beat that up, oh yeah, I did this, because I'm not me. That's not who I am. So even if people were saying that, like, I don't care. When people ask me about it, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because I don't like to put that image of me out there because it's not me, you know? So I'm not going to brag or say anything or act like tough because I'm a sweetheart. So then, we get in trouble. I got suspended for, 3 days or whatever. And I don't know how long she got, but so then I come back to school, this in May or whatever, and when I came back, she wasn't there. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she had longer days than me, but she didn't. So I guess she didn't return for the school year. She left the school, which I figured because she didn't come back the rest of 7th grade year, and she did not come back 8th grade year. So this happened 7th grade year, right? We fought 7th grade year, and she disappeared the face of earth. Don't have any tracks of her, right? So moved to a new school and all, y'all. So 10th grade year comes. I'm at a new school with my best friend, same best friend, Josh, whatever. So, sophomore year. So it's the first day of school. Mind you, I haven't heard from this for 3 years since the event happened, right? First day of school. I'm looking cute. My best friends and I, like all my friends, we're literally just laughing it up. We're taking pictures, all that. We're enjoying ourselves. And then someone comes up to me. They're like, did you see Did I say Cassie? Yeah, I named her Cassie. Did you see Cassie? Cassie's here. Oh, Cassie's here. I'm like, Cassie, she's here? I'm just like, oh, dang. Like, I haven't seen her in 3 years. Like, I hope this isn't awkward, you know? But I didn't think I was going to run into her or anything because that's in the past. I just hoping she's over it because I'm at a new school. I'm not going to get in trouble. And on top of that, I don't have time for that. So, bell rung. Mind you, this is like, I think the bell rung at 7:30 or 7:15. I'm going to say 7:30. So, I'm walking in with my two best friends, Josh, again, from 7th grade, and my new best friend from the high school. We're going to call her Jessica. So I'm walking with Josh and Jessica, and all of a sudden I see Cassie, right? So I'm trying to, like, Josh notices her right away, and Cassie, she was just being mad weird. She was being mad friendly to me, and I'm like, girl, like, I'm just like, me being naive and being the nice person and vulnerable person that I am, I was just like, okay, she's being friendly, that's cool, that's all right, you know, let me just mingle a little with her. So she was asking me my classes was my first period. I'm telling her, oh, I had ROTC first period. And then she was like, she complimented my hair, right? And she was like, I like your hair, can I touch it? And I was about to let her touch it. My best friends, they was like, no.
No, baby.
Joshua, he was like, Cassie, you fought her 7th grade year. Why would you want to touch her hair? You're weird. And I'm like, dang, maybe I'm stupid. My best friends, they were just like, no, like, why would she let you touch her hair? Mind you, I was like, let her touch my hair. So the whole time, it's like, okay, so I was talking to my two best friends, but they were kind of like behind me. But Cassie was behind me also. But listen to your gut feeling. If you don't listen to nothing, listen to your gut feeling. Because she's behind me and I have a gut feeling. And I'm just like, bro, maybe I should let her get to the side of me because I feel weird. Because, like, I feel something weird, like a bad vibe, like she's behind me. And I kept I moved to the side. She would move to the side behind me too. Mind you, it's a group of us. It's crowded because we're all going to class and it's the first day. I moved to this side. She moved to this side too. So that was mad weird to me. But I'm just like, let me get out of my head. It's the first day. Like, come on. So we talking. We're done. But I still see her behind me. And my friends are being cautious too. All of a sudden, I'm walking. She yanks my hair and I fall. All I feel myself is myself falling back. I'm mad.
Damn, you done pissed me off.
And I just like, so we just ended up scrambling up, but I ended up on top of her. But honestly, I was trying to get to her face and people tried to get me off of her, and I would not let go because now I'm upset and I don't get upset. I don't do none of that. So then we got split up or whatever. The only thing I was worried about, I was like, my hair. And I was like, my phone, where's my phone? And I see the piece of hair. Mind you, I had a sew-in, so my tracks were sewed in, but I seen hair on the floor and I'm like, oh my God, is it mine? So I'm touching, and I'm like, good, it was hers. Yep, good. Because, like, why would you? I was just stop at myself because, like, dang, you didn't listen to your instincts. So we're in the building, right, with the teacher, and I'm with my best friends again, and they just gave me my stuff. And then, mind you, she's this way with the assistant principal, and she's gonna try to rush at me again like she did 7th grade year. And mind you, 7th grade year, when she rushed at me, she tried to stab me with a pencil. I did not know that until my friends and my classmates were telling me that later on. I was like, she tried to rush at me with a pencil? I was like, bro, that's crazy. This girl's crazy. So when that happened, like, the whole time, mind you, you come to my school and you're fighting me on the first day of school. I'm heated. Like, I was just yelling in the main building. I don't know who that person was, but it wasn't me.
I don't know who this man is.
She tried to make it sound like she was a victim and I was the bully. And I'm just like, are y'all crazy? I'm trying to explain. I was getting mad because I'm trying to explain to them, like, look, you guys, I didn't do anything. She attacked me. It was her. They wouldn't believe me for nothing. My mom came and they sent me home. And all I was just worried about, like, was my hair gonna look okay? Oh my God, I'm gonna have to change when I get home because I had a white little shirt. So and that's all I was worried about at the moment. And I broke a nail. So and then I was texting my friends. I'm like, girl, guess what? Cassie came back and we fought. And my friends, I had a friend at a different school, and then I had another friend at my school that wasn't there at the time. She was in class. She was just like, girl, stop playing. They were both thinking I was lying. I showed them a picture of my nails and like. And that's when they was like, oh my gosh. Because, like, I was so shook. So then I was just so mad because I got sent home. No one was believing me, and that was annoying as hell. And then we got a phone call. It was like, oh, we looked back at the security cameras. It wasn't you. Blase, you could come back to school. Because I know it wasn't me. So what y'all gonna do? So we came back. We spoke to an officer there, and I was telling her the situation, and she was just apologizing to my mom and I. And the whole time I was in the office, y'all, I was brushing my hair. My mom was so pissed. She was just like, "Are you serious? Is this all you care about? Your hair?" She was like, "Did you not see what happened?" She was like, "You send a bad impression to this officer because all you do is brushing my hair." That sounds like, okay, stop, Marissa. Stop brushing your hair. So after that happened, we're good. Like, she never came back to the school, which was weird to me. Like, so you came only to fight me? She left the school. I don't think her parents even knew that that was her intention or whatever. So that happened. Never heard from her again. She tried to say my friends and I jumped her, and that did not happen. Like, literally, my friends were trying to get me off of you. Okay, we did not jump you, first of all, and you attacked me anyways. So that happened. 10th grade year, that's done deal. Over senior year, 12th grade year. I'm having a good old year, y'all. A good year. March comes, and this particular day, I was supposed to stay after school to volunteer for my teacher, right? So I just was feeling down that day, and I was gonna be the only one left after school. My friends weren't staying after school, so I had to make a decision. I was like, either stay after school, sit in the back, and then go to the gym when it's your time, or go home and then return back to school. So I decided to go home and return back to school. So I'm just having a bad day. Like, then I got home and I was like, I don't even feel like going back to school, but I was gonna go. So I get a phone call from my friend, and she's like, "Girl, guess who was at the school?" And she was like, "Guess who at the school? It's Cassie, and she was looking for you." She was asking, she asked one of my old friends from middle school where I was at, and she was like, she was with two big guys looking for you. So my mouth dropped. I'm just like, are you serious? Is she still on this? It's been 2 years. You come back every other year, and that was just mad weird to me. And it's just like, mind you, you're on my school property after school. Basically, her two, I don't know who they were. I'm guessing one was her brother and one was her boyfriend. But why are you with two guys going around my school asking and looking for me? Are you trying to jump me with guys? Like this is crazy. Like, why is she looking for me after school on top of that? And you're with guys, you're with males. I'm a girl. What are you with males for? So, and the thing is, where she was at, I was gonna be at. Like, she was in the back. Like, and mind you, the back is like isolated. It's dark. Nobody's there doing aftercare, and that's after school. That's where I was gonna sit by myself. So if she would have caught me lacking, I'd have been by myself. And she's with two guys, bro. Just think about what would have went down. Nobody was gonna hear my screams. Nobody was gonna hear nothing because you're with two guys. Now I feel like you really trying to hurt me, and you keep coming back 2 years. That's a stalker. That's weird. That's mad weird. So, the next day I went to the school. No, let me tell you, my cousin, she pulled up. My cousin and I, we weren't really on talking terms at the time. But as soon as she found out, she pulled up at my house. I got in the car. We was talking about it. We went to Dunkin' Donuts. And she was like, I know where she stays at. Because my friends were telling me she drove a truck. She left with a truck. So my cousin was like, I know where she stay at. Because mind you, my cousin, she ain't all the way there. She's crazy. So we was spinning the block. We sure was. And we saw her house. And my cousin, I'm not even gonna talk about what she wanted to do, but I was like, girl, no. So we seen that same exact truck they were describing. I was like, yep, girl, yeah. So, so then after that happened, the next day I went back to school. I spoke to the assistant principal, and I spoke to this lady, my mom and I, because it was just like, now I feel like my life, like my safety, like you're invading. You keep trying to, like, at first, it's not, at this point, it wasn't like a girl trying to fight. It was just like every other year you come and you're trying to attack me. Now it's a serious matter. So I'm talking to them. I promise you they didn't care. The other security guards came, but the assistant principal, he was just like, she said she wasn't there, da, 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 da. And then he looked at the security cameras. She was there. Yeah. He tried to explain to me she was just there to take a test because she goes to an alternative school. This is her home school. But he contacted her parents, and she will no longer, like, be able to come. But in my head, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, you ain't doing nothing. The security is like, on my way back to class, the security is basically telling me like, just be careful with your surroundings. That's not okay. Because I was explaining the story to them, just like, be aware of your safety, because like she's crazy and stuff like this, like, you know. So seeing your ends, never hear about her again, right? Mind you, I used to get random Instagram messages saying, from a random user, you have a big forehead and you're ugly hoe. And I'm like, who is this? I ignore it because I don't care. I'm not phased. So I my Snapchat used to be public. So one day, mind you, I moved on to college. I'm in university or whatever. I get a text Snapchat. It was just like curse words. I still had the screenshots. I don't want to curse on here, but she was just cursing me out. She was like, you pussy, you da da da, this and that, ugly ass. I want you to fight me, da da da. And I'm just like, it's only one person. But I wanted to act stupid. I wanted to play stupid. I was like, who is this? And she was like, don't play with me. You know who this is. This is Cassie. And I'm like, Cassie, this is you, right? But you're under a fake username. Like, you have a whole made up Snapchat. But you're telling me you're Cassie. This is weird. You're weird, bro. So I'm like, how long she been watching me? So I'm letting her talk her junk. I'm screenshot all that. She's like, you taking screenshots? So girl, screenshot all of that, right? So I went ahead and contacted some people about the situation, right? So basically what they told me, this is why I know they don't care. They was like, oh, until she hurts you, we then you could call us and or contact someone or whatever. Like, then you call the police. So I'm just like, you mean to tell me this gotta stab me or hurt me in order for y'all to understand like she's a stalker? She's literally keep bothering me, like, and keep reappearing. That's weird. You're making fake pages to constantly belittle me or try to fight me. She's just like, oh, I just want to fight you and I'm gonna leave you alone. Girl, we done fought 2 times. We fought 2 times. That don't set, like, I'm just like, what is it? Did you feel like you lost or something?
Are you not embarrassed?
Because you keep wanting to fight. Like, I fought you twice. What more do you want? Like, so I'm just like, yeah, you're weird. So I just put my Snapchat on private, but from then on, since no one really helped me with it, I just left it alone. And after that, I promise y'all, I went so private. I was already a private person, but like, I'll have my school bio and my thing, or like my location or whatever. But from then on, because she came from a fake page that probably been watching me for a while now. So do you see the timeline here? Like, girl, 7th grade year, fought. 10th grade year, you come back to fight again. 3 years later, 12th grade year, you come looking for me with your little entourage, little mob men looking for me. And then a year later after that, you contact me on Instagram threatening me and all of that. So that's like 4 times. So like, I consider you a stalker now, especially when you make fake pages just to harass me. So it was just like, yeah, like, this girl's weird. She went to college with one of my friends, and she used to be staring my friend down. I was just like, girl, let it go. Like, let it go. If you see this, Cassie, let's be friends, honestly. Actually, no. But you catch my drift. Like, we have to let it go. We have to let the past be in the past, you know? I've moved on. You should too, because if you can still hold on to that years after years, it's a problem. But other than that, y'all, it's cool now. Like, let me not jinx it, but I'm just chilling. Like, I don't put nothing out there because people are weird. So just like, be careful who your friends are, especially if your friends is constantly talking bad about someone, judging someone, and like, just be careful, because they could be talking about you. And friends that are just weird, if you get that gut instinct feeling about them, let them go. Like, you better watch your back. Just watch your back, because I didn't watch my back. I'm not glad it happened, but like, how the situation went down, I'm glad, because it taught me a lot. It taught me, like, watch your back, girl. If you got a gut instinct about someone behind you following you, you better, like, just be on go mode. Like, I've been on go mode ever since. I'm just like, yeah, I'm too nice. If I feel a certain type of way, cut them off. Because I'm very vulnerable and naive at times. Like, because I sometimes see the good in people, but that has to stop. So either way, this video is long enough. But hopefully you guys like my little story time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys.